Alex Pereira shuts down Jake Paul fight talks as he turns attention to pound-for-pound number 1. Alex Pereira is no longer interested in fighting Jake Paul after the pair's FaceTime face-off last summer. The beloved UFC light heavyweight champion faces Magomed Ankalaev next week at UFC 313 in a bout that could see him all but wipe out his division. He has always had a keen eye on the boxing ring, and after Jake Paul defeated Mike Perry back in July, Pereira and Paul called each other out on a phone call. Pereira has since been called out by Oleksandr Usyk for a crossover champion versus champion fight with the former cruiserweight king. And it seems that he would rather pursue that than a clash against Paul this year. Back in July, it looked as though Alex Pereira was keen to fight Jake Paul in a boxing crossover after their publicly visible FaceTime call. But speaking with Bloody Elbow in an exclusive chat as a Steak ambassador, he seems to have backtracked on the idea altogether. "I think that was more for the media, for the hype," Pereira said of the pair's run-in last summer. "I don't necessarily know if that makes a lot of sense. Maybe for an exhibition match or something like that. But honestly, I'm on another level. Granted, he is a boxer now. He's a guy that trains boxing, but I just feel like I'm different, on a different level." The boxing match that seems to make more sense for Pereira is against undisputed heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk. The ex-cruiserweight has defeated all comers in his brief run atop the ring, and named Pereira as one of 2 final opponents he would like to face. Pereira is keen on the prospect of a showdown, adding, "I like that a lot. I have obviously mentioned before my desire to box one day, and I'd like to face the champion, so I think that's the fight that would make sense if I were to go and box. But if he's no longer the champion, then what makes sense is for me to do a fight where it's champion versus champion."